Evening collective. I hope you are fantastic. I hope you are well. So I had 3 readings today, taught a yoga class, ran some errands, and I'm beat. So I didn't want to have to be presentable tonight. So you got the hands, but I noticed something really cool in today's astrology, and it is a YOD. So if you don't know what that is, it's also known as the Eye of God. It is shaped like a kite. So there's a trine here, a direct line, and that is connecting Aquarius and Virgo energy. And then we have Sagittarius at the tip. So this might have to do with the Sagittarius, or this most likely is in the part of Sagittarius of your chart where you have 2 degrees, 3 minutes Sagittarius. At the bottom of the kite, okay, or the tail, we have Taurus energy, okay? And this is where Uranus is, and that's surprise. It can be shock. Not all surprises are great. So if it's a shocking kind, it's going to be, it is what it is. And as long as you kind of did your work of your inside job work, then you are just fine. It's more likely to be surprise. If we did not, that YOD can point out the mistakes for you, basically. So a YOD is a mystical force in a person or event. Okay, it's entrenched, or an entrenched block that somebody moves through. They have to use skill, a negotiation. It's a lot of work, right? This is checking our shadow work, getting our checks and balances, bringing things into balance that are no longer working for us, okay? Because we have a Gibbous Moon today, we're in our Sagittarian Gibbous Moon, that's where this YOD is pointing. So with the moon being in Sagittarius, the moon is always about something hidden, something that's about to come to light, especially with Friday's new moon in Capricorn, where the end of a tough cycle approaches. Interestingly, at 1 degrees 7 minutes. So wherever that is in your chart, 1 degree 7 minutes Capricorn, that's where you could have a cycle ending. You can also use that cardinal energy to be bold and make the first move. Okay. Now, this YOD will give us a sense, especially if you have one in your birth chart, that something hidden is forced to the surface, okay? And it's like excavation style. It's uprooted for you if you don't do the work. So the YOD makes us feel like there's a sense of the clock is ticking about something, okay? And with the tail of it being in Taurus, who likes stability, is kind of risk averse. But then in Sagittarius, lighthearted, buoyant, it can be like, yeah, let's party for everybody, right? It can be like the Knight of Wands energy, right? Throwing caution to the wind, kind of moving fast towards something, perhaps without thinking about it. So instead of being a calculated risk and mixing those 2 energies, if anything was risky behavior that was not a calculated risk, that is something that could definitely come into the light if you have not done the work, and if you have not already revealed this yet yourself. Okay. Now the YOD is always about new curves of growth and healing. They are liberating, but if we have something that's revealed and not by us, that's not going to be pretty. Okay. But you do have a couple days here to kind of surrender to the divine and kind of put in the good work as much as you can, because it's, again, with that sense of energy that we'd rather jump off the diving board ourselves than have someone push us off, because these new growth curves are coming, okay, and they are healing. But if you've been fighting it, you're going to be liberated for you. You're going to be pushed off, and that's not going to feel very good to you. And then here, Taurus, who doesn't love change, right, is forced then to accept the inevitability of that change. And especially if it's not in a great way pointing towards Sagittarius, something's revealed there. Kind of like a little bit of double down energy of it ain't good. So hopefully, you know, if you're on this channel, most likely you are the ones doing the work. So I'm not worried about you. Maybe you're here to kind of check in with your energy, check on your person, whatnot. We're going to go through water, fire, and earth signs. And I've got 4 questions for us. So, okay. Gibbous Moon is about composting out old, outworn patterns. Okay. The Gibbous Moon was at 150 degrees, 53 degrees, 56 minutes. 1 + 5 + 3 is 9. 11 is 5 + 6. So a 9/11 energy, which is going to be the Hermit, something that you were supposed to be looking at within yourself, especially if it was risky behavior. There's a sense the clock is ticking, like this, I've got to do it now or never kind of thing, or it's going to be done for us. The energy of 11, karmic justice. That is not a coincidence. Okay, so let's see where we go here. We have appreciation on the bottom. So this is a woman who is standing amongst all the bramble bushes, but she is managing to find beauty within kind of that hot mess, right? Yes, roses have thorns, but it doesn't make them any less beautiful. But you've got to take the good with the bad here. We can't just kind of try to spiritual bypass or hide things if we don't do the work of kind of composting those patterns out that are hurting our heart, and especially if they're hurting others. This is a big time lesson that's not feeling so great. Okay, so the double-edged sword here, so to speak. Okay, my first question, let's go with water signs first, is what changes for your heart will feel like freedom? What changes for your heart? Ace of Cups. The Sagittarius moon today is a mutable moon. What changes for your heart feel like freedom? Okay, Cancer. We do have the sun moving into Cancer tomorrow, Thursday. Cancers are very caring and emotive. Okay. We also have Venus already there and Mercury that came in Monday. That means that we will now have, as of tomorrow, a Kazemi, 3 or more major bodies in one sign. That is a 7, a 52 card. You could be 52. B52s might mean something for you. So goddess of the moon, literally what's coming to the light for the full moon, the end of a tough cycle. This change or this heart change that feels like freedom, whatever kind of has been hiding from you in the moon, or you've been hiding from yourself. This is you grabbing that moon, taking ownership of that moon, and handling it. Okay, so let's go to this deck here for our wands energy next. The composting old patterns. What old patterns needed composting here? What old patterns needed composting? This hermit energy that we were supposed to be in self-examination about. What old patterns that did not serve our heart? Speaking the truth of our heart, taking what was in the moon and literally bringing it out to light. Anything that doesn't feel true to our heart any longer is getting kicked to the curb here. And we do have Libra energy still in the South Node. And that lesson is all about no longer overgiving, no longer giving to everybody else except yourself, water signs. I do want to see what was, okay. So what was hidden in the moon from you? Somebody or something that was acting hostile towards you. There's some truth about that being revealed. Number 26. This could have either happened in fall time, or will be, yeah, because you're composting the old patterns. And this could be something with you for a long time here, but this is like a warrior energy, and we've got swords of truth here now. Okay, what changes feel like freedom to you? Could be getting away, because this is environmental energy, getting away from hostilities that are blocking your heart. Okay, what is this truth that you're kicking to the curb? Four of Cups behavior. This is in your environmental, oh my gosh, I can't speak today. Environmental energy of Four of Cups. This could be someone, you know, I talk about Four Cups all the time of, you know, Cartman energy. Screw you guys, I'm going home. I'm not happy with anything. Kind of an immature energy. Like, you've had this cup of love here offered to you all along. You could be the one offering that cup of love, because Goddess of the Moon, that is Queen of Cups energy. And whatever this hostility was, didn't want to take it. Too bad for them. And it could be attached to here, either someone in the past coming back to say sorry for that. You may need some strength, Leo energy here. King of Cups. So that is an offer of love. But because there's this first person that's hostile, it could even mean someone from the past, right? You have to have strength to resist that. Someone from the past could be coming back to make a love offer here. And I just said, could be an apology. Maybe they walked away, or they walked away from somebody else to come to you. Yeah, an apology for betraying you, water signs. The sun is right there, however. 1 + 0 is 1. This is an Ace of Swords. This truth, this is the betrayal is over. It's Crocodile Dundee. You done been through it here, it looks like. Could have to do with an earth energy. That would be cardinal earth, which is Capricorn. There's a wish coming in for you after you make it through this, bringing again justice. Okay, justice energy there on the Gibbous Moon. Permit and justice. Wow. Brings your Empress energy back. That's all good news as far as I'm concerned. Well, yeah, whatever this truth is, you need to steady your ground here, because this looks like something's better coming, because this is Queen of Cups. This is a divine counterpart. Okay. All right, let's go to our next question, number 3. So Black Moon Lilith, the right corner of our kite on the other end of Aquarius. And that is, so Black Moon Lilith unleashes her force. She's the table flipper of the zodiac. She forces you to use your power she tries to empower you to work through control issues. So the question is, so the clock's ticking, right? The sense of the clock's ticking with that YOD pointing to Sagittarian energy. 2 degrees, 3 minutes, that's change. What change is inevitable here? What issues, what control issues was Lilith here to help you work through? What control issues? Bottom of the deck, 2 of Cups there. What control issues was Lilith here to help you work through? That is a energy of new love. And on the left-hand side, what was in the past? This could be physical abandonment. And this is accepting of new love. You choose to be there. Someone a little bit more grounded. It's basically the minor arcana to the Lover's energy, which is also tying over here to the 6 of Cups. We've been seeing that King of Cups for quite a while. Independence, okay. What control issues was Lilith? Oopies. here to help you work through. There's victory there after a long battle. And this is you getting your coin here, water signs. What control issues is the clock ticking on here? What is she here to help you work through? What was she here? Okay. In addition, Lilith is at 28 degrees, 57 minutes. 29 degrees is the anaretic degree, meaning that is the lesson of, here's the ACTs. This is the whole lesson of the whole time, the 9 months that Lilith has been in Virgo, okay, in Virgo energy. You are supposed to empower yourself by working through control issues. That's what Lilith means when she's here in Virgo. So she's trying to help you. So this was in the reverse. So I'll read both energies for you. 7 of Wands is about maintaining your boundaries, taking the high road, looking back at the past with people or yourself, people that wore false masks, especially if this was a hostile energy here, and really examining those, okay? And then in reverse, that would be that you are not keeping boundaries up against those kind of people, right? Or maybe that's even being taken advantage of at some kind of a work issue. So she's here to help you work through putting up boundaries, right? Not so high that nobody can reach you, because if you put the boundaries up too high, then you're in there all by yourself. But the control issues over, okay, I'm not going to let you in versus I know how to maintain a healthy boundary, okay? That energy is crossed by, yep, 4 of Swords, because you've been hurt before. So this is the 3 swords here of the worst heartache and pain that one person can feel. And in the traditional deck, the Sword of Truth, lots of swords here, water signs. The Sword of Truth is underneath this person for when they're done healing, because then they are ready to grab that Sword of Truth and walk towards their own truth, okay? Yeah, the truth of healing after this this Tower moment that happened. And there's the Hermit energy, the self-examination. And 4 of Pentacles, holding, why am I holding back? Why am I putting up boundaries that are too high, right? That would be kind of controlling energy. So the clock's ticking on that, water signs. You have to ensure that you've healed enough to maintain these boundaries, so that if somebody, you know, like Lilith tries to topple you, could be a Virgo, then you know that that is the other person, that person, this is outside environmental energy, needs to examine, you know, their reason. They're unhealed, right? That could also be that way. Hurt people, period. The hostilities, that could be ending this contract here again. Libra energy of justice. Okay. And our 4th question for water signs. Now, if we didn't use the help, okay, if we didn't use the help to do the work ourselves, what will force you to accept the inevitability of change? And remember, this is, you know, Taurus could be stubborn energy, as can Aquarius. So what will force you to accept the inevitability of change if you did not use Lilith's help and Lilith's suggestions to do that work, okay? What risky behaviors will come to light had you been able to unblock and liberate yourself? Let's go with old school light workers, or light seers, excuse me. Light seers, tarot. What wanted to come along that doesn't belong here? Oh, Jupiter. Expansion, rolling the dice, okay? Randomly on the bottom of the deck, another 9 of Pentacles that we saw here, 9 of Pentacles, while we were shuffling, okay? So What will force you to accept the inevitability of change? Something that's seeds you've already planted, seeds that this has already been underway. This has already been happening for you. It could have to do with luck, enthusiasm, optimism, generosity, benevolence, seeking, travel, positivity, expansion, leaping, exploration, and potential. What risky behaviors? Making sure that you did the work of planting carefully the seeds this time. 7 and 7 book ending here right across the hallway from each other. The sum of those two numbers, 14, would be temperance, coming into balance with, yes, I realize I have to have healthy boundaries put up. So I am planting the seeds for luck and expansion in the future that will turn this wheel of fate for me, because, you know, especially if this energy here did not feel very good. King of Pentacles, more stubborn energy there of Taurus. Okay, so planted the seeds. That could have been Taurus that planted a seed, or having to do something with the house, wherever your house of Taurus is sitting. So again, stubborn energy. This is, you know, awakening. This is the Hanged Man position of Pisces, opening of the heart chakra to bring something to light so that you see something from a new perspective. And look who's back. 10 of Swords. So we've seen that twice now here. We saw that over here as well in the environmental energy, twice. 6 of Wands. We saw, I believe, over here. I forget where that was. I think that was on the shuffle. It was one of the two. Victory of walking away. This person, there's 3 people in that card. After long battle. Victory over third-party energy. And more force holding back. Wow. 2 4 of Pentacles, bookending each other on each side of the street. Neighbors across the street. Here's learning something new. What's under this person learning? This is travel, passionate communication, bringing in what you want, or this person is, their risky behaviors are being revealed to you. Okay, but whatever this is, this has been underground for quite a while here. And again, Pluto and Aquarius is the other table flipper, right? Just like Lilith. This is upending and changing behaviors. Whatever it is, though, that Jupiter that was here, whatever's been planted for you, looks like you did the work, okay? Because of this, you see someone from a new perspective now. Maybe the reason that there was betrayal, they thought it would be a victory with a new beginning, or a third party possibly, a new job, a new start. There's a third energy here that then is kind of held back, holding back in travel, holding back from Queen of Wands, Aries energy, possibly. That was hidden in the moon. We're back to full circle. Maybe they took a leap of faith there. We don't know. There's back to the physical abandonment, 5 of Pentacles. Woo! All right. Let's see here. What have water signs learned here? Let's look at Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. What did Cancers learn about this level of ascension? What did they learn? They are healing separation, and look at that. 7 7 7 and 7 book endings here. Okay, healing separation, and that is the energy of go within. And we have the King and Queen here. the King of Hearts, the Queen of Hearts, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Wow. Okay, environmental energy. It happened so that you could do this karmic purge. Okay, whatever this not so fun business was, mere reflections of that person, because we learn more about ourselves. We learn more about our limitations. Phoenix energy here, trial by fire. Okay. And what happens because of this? Let's see here. What do we want? Advice here from our animal deck. What is the outcome energy here? Outcome energy here. Okay. Flipper, koala, spirit. See, spirit has a plan. That is a 35 card, which is an 8, bringing things back into balance for you. Cancer energy for you. Crossed by, now we have 2 on the bottoms. Time for a deep dive. Otter spirit, you are never alone. Healing separation. Crossing energy there. That's beautiful. Okay. Let's look at Scorpio energy here. What about for Scorpios? Where am I going to put you guys? Let's go this way. Karmic purge, huh? Well, if you get that purge, that means that check that box. That business is over. Okay, well, Scorpio, just shoot yourself right out there. All right, why don't you? Hey, 1111 energy, Scorpio. Take me home. This is opens up a pathway to true love and sacred sexuality here, accessing the unified field. Well, leave it up to Scorpio. Dark and mysterious. With the crossing energy of open your heart and set loving boundaries. What I say? Learning to keep those up, not keep people out, right? But set boundaries to protect yourself, rather. All right. What about advice for Scorpios, please? Advice for Scorpios. This is my first set through. I'll know better how to kind of lay the table out on the next round here. Okay, Scorpio advice. See the big picture, 29, which is an 11 card. Scorpio moon here, oh boy, and a coyote spirit. Trust in divine detours. Spirit has a plan, water signs. Cancer energy there. Number 16, trust that whatever this was for your best and highest good, Scorpio. Time to let go. And oh my gosh, I didn't mention, but in this card, there's a Black Panther here of this healing. 44 energy, 4 of Swords. We had 4 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles twice. And there's 44 Panther spirit. Reclaim your power. Wow. Big time message. Oh, 31 as a 4. 4, 4, 4. 4, 4, 4. What a say. 7 to 7 for Cancer energy. That's nuts. Okay, Canary Spirit, we saw that energy for you the other night. Canary Spirit, sing your own song. So this was the person card, you in the reading. There's another crown, okay? That person had a rough go of it. 33 energy for Spirit. Freedom is yours, Scorpio. Woo! All right. And finally, last but not leastly, Cancer stellium for me here in the sign of Pisces. I got a 12th house Cancer stellium. So that will be a stellium in Cancer, and a stellium in the 12th house. All right, I'm going to take these flippers. Everything else is still upside down. What do we got here for Pisces? We've got, ooh, do tell. Okay, soulmate, clearing core wounds, and the electric, a 5-5 energy, and that is creative expression. Wow, wonderful. Okay, crossed by divine order, practice patience. This is all, and look at that. It's kind of the top of the kite there, and then that would be the bottom of the kite. Triangle, triangle. Wow. Okay. Let's look at advice for Pisces, please. Advice for Pisces. I love that these cards are so smooth, but this deck is so big. I'm too tired to be ornery today, or doesn't mean I'm not thinking it. Okay. All right. Advice for Pisces. There are fish here on the top of this King of Cups crown. Advice for Pisces, or just overall energy here. Advice from the animals. Animal deck advice. All right, 12th house. You want to keep your little past life karma secrets here. All right. Still way too many. Come on, Pisces. They are a mutable sign, so it's like I can't decide. Beaver spirit 6, lay a solid foundation. And we have that 6 of Cups energy here. So rebuilding, okay, especially after a time of clearing core wounds, Pisces. Crossed by cow spirit. Number 15, stop it. The miracles are endless. You've got the lovers and the devil energy there, sister signs. You got to go through and face your fears so you can get to the energy of the lovers. Like, we've got to even be thankful for, you know, the bad lessons that aren't so fun. Let spirit be your guide. All right, water signs. Well, I hope that message found you well. I hope you enjoyed that information about YODs. And next up will be fire signs. Bye for now.